Hey, what's up guys? So we are going to be going over this new card. This is Ignoble Knight of Black Laundsallyn. He comes out in Abyss Rising, and the reason why I want to go over him, he is the sneak peek card, so he is the promotional card, so if you go to a sneak peek, you will be guaranteed basically to get this card unless they run out of it. But let's check out this card because, I don't really know much about the Ignoble Knights, the archetype, and I don't think there's enough support out for it yet, but maybe you guys that have been playing them, you know some of the combos with it, but I don't know it at the moment. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into him. So he is a Dark Warrior, level 5, 2000 attack. You can send one face-up light normal monster you control to the graveyard to special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. You contribute one Noble Knight monster, add one Noble Arms card from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect of Ignoble Knight of Black Laundsallyn once per turn. You can only control one face-up Ignoble Knight of Black Laundsallyn. So that said, that kind of ruins any exceeding that you'd potentially do with rank 5s as far as going for double of these, because I thought that at first I was like, when I was reading his effect, I was like, oh, okay, so it's just an exceed spam deck, I guess, that you can use it with, because I know that the Noble Knights, they can exceed quite easily. There's Noble Knight, there's one, he's got like 1900 attack, he's light, and there's another card where it's like if you control a light normal monster, you can special it. So it looks like this deck still might be an exceed deck. I'm not sure yet as far as the archetype, but a lot of stuff are the equips. Currently, I've only found 2 of the Noble Arms cards, so let's go check them out. So this is Noble Arms Gallatin. So this came out in Return of the Duelist. So basically, you can only control one of the face-up Gallatins. It basically just gains 1000 attack, and during each one of your standby phases, it loses 200 attack. And then when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can target one face-up warrior type Noble Knight monster you control and equip to it. So, I mean, I just realistically don't think equip cards are like that in right now. I know Inzectors, they're not as popular anymore, even though Billy Break did win with them. Like that doesn't really even count as like an equip card. I feel like the reason why equip cards aren't as good in like most decks, like Axe of Despair, because at one point Axe of Despair was like a really good card. It just got over everything because Jinzo was the card to get over. That card was pretty annoying. But like cards like Axe of Despair were popular a long time ago. But I just don't feel like equip cards are in because you can just chain Mystical to them, or if you get rid of the equip card, then essentially the monster is still there, open to be destroyed. As now, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you need to get out cards like Stardust Dragon where you prevent stuff from being destroyed, and like the monsters really need to protect themselves. Also, this is another card that's coming out. This is in Abyss Rising. This, I don't know how to pronounce this. Arfuditor? Arfuditor. I don't know, maybe if that's the... I mean, it looks like that is what the actual name is going to be. I mean, this looks like someone got a hold of the cards early. So, basically what this does is you can only control only one face-up... I'll call it the Noble Sword here, because I don't want to even try to pronounce that. But yeah, you can only equip to a warrior-type monster, and once per turn you can target one set card your opponent controls. The equipped monster permanently loses 500 attack, and if it does, destroy that target. And then like the monster permanently loses the attack forever, basically. Even if you have something to make it so it's unaffected by card effects, it still loses the attack. So, and then it has the Noble Arms effect of if it's destroyed and you can target a face-up warrior Noble Knight monster and just equip it to him. I just feel like, again, equip cards aren't really in at the moment unless there's an equip card, you equip this card and then you can send it to the graveyard to pop 2 cards. Like, unless they make some card like that, I really just don't think equip cards will really see any play. But I mean, it does allow you to technically add the card, but at the cost of tributing a Noble Knight monster. So it's not exactly going plus, if you guys get what I'm saying. And I think that is kind of where Yu-Gi-Oh has gotten to the point where if it doesn't plus or like special summon things from the deck, it's just not as good, because again, you have to you have to basically tribute summon, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's not a tribute summon, but you still have to basically sacrifice a monster on your side of the field to special summon him, and I feel like his attack is too weak. He doesn't have any like really insane effects, like if it couldn't be destroyed by card effects or something. He's just too mediocre for me. I don't really see him being meta, but if you guys know how the Noble Knights work at all, because I am kind of lost with them, but I know that the Noble Knights can exceed, like it looks like an exceed deck, but I'd just rather play Photon Thrasher if you guys know what this card is. This card's pretty good. I've played it a lot in my heroes, and I think this card's just really good. Basically, it's like Cyber Dragon, except for your opponent doesn't have to have any monsters. It's just like basically you control the monsters, bam, special summon at 21 beater. But it does have a negative effect of, other monsters you control can't attack. But if you're going to go for like an Exceed deck, I just personally think Photon Thrasher is a more versatile card. It gets over things like Thunder King and stuff like that. And whereas this card, you're gonna like lose too much like advantage. I would say I just don't see him seeing any play. Although he does kind of have cool artwork. I think that is actually his sword. Does it look like that? The what is that? I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Arfuduture. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but yeah, it looks like that is his sword. I was hoping like this card right here would have some insane effect, but it's basically just target one set card. It's not just like pop one card. It should be just pop a card, and even if it did pop a card, I don't see it being good, but maybe I don't know the combos. So if you know the combos of the Noble Arms or Noble Knights, because this actually is a Noble Knight, because if you guys remember, there's cards like X Sabers and there's double X Sabers, and they still count as the same. As long as it has the name, like you can see, Noble Knight, I'm pretty sure this still counts as a Noble Knight. Although, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is strange sometimes. I'm pretty sure this card would count as a Noble Knight monster. Otherwise, that would kind of make no sense to be able to add something that only equips the Noble Knight. So I'm pretty sure he does count as a Noble Knight. Although, most of the Noble Knights were light and they looked like they were like on the good side. This guy kind of looks evil. His eyes are red. So I'm pretty sure he's the evil side. I like the artwork on him, although maybe I'll just make him into a token, because he'd be a pretty cool token. But thanks for watching, guys. If you know the combo with this that I don't know of, and I haven't really seen anyone post anything as far as combos with the Noble Knights, because I don't know how the deck works at all. I don't think it's going to be too meta, though. But thanks for watching, guys. Asian White Dragon, signing out.